Guys, I took ages and I did a proper thorough review of this new set of H&M really cheapy little fun perfumes, and my microphone wasn't working, so it was super quiet. So I'm gonna have to barrel through these now and do this quickly. So I'm just gonna tell you quickly about all these different perfumes. So H&M changed their perfumes a while back. They kind of stopped selling the ones I used to like Pear and Rain, and I didn't particularly like T-shirt myself. It wasn't good on me, but lots of people liked that one. And of course the vanilla perfume that loads of people liked. But yeah, so this is their new range, and as far as I can tell, they all seem to be dupes. So I'm not finding these particularly exciting, but anyway, let's hope my microphone works this time and you'll actually be able to hear what I'm saying. So let's start with this Fearless Optimist. So this is vegan. This is a little 10ml pen spray. So top notes: pistachio, sea salt, pina colada, candy apple. Mid notes: heliotrope and white flowers. Base notes: salted caramel, sandalwood and musk with praline. So this particular perfume, let's have a little sniff. This is definitely supposed to be like Cheirosa. Is it 69 or 62 or something? It has that kind of smell about it. It's got the same kind of heliotrope. It's got the same caramelly, creamy, nutty smell, but it's not quite as nutty. It doesn't have the same kind of cookie nuttiness that one has. It's okay. I mean, again, it's pretty much a dupe for that perfume, so it's not something that I find particularly exciting. I don't love that perfume, and I have the Jean Arthur's Boom du Brazil, which is basically a dupe of that one as well, but it's a bit more fruity. It's not massively strong. It doesn't last forever, but it's, you know, it's decent enough. It's okay. So that's that one. That was Fearless Optimist. It's nice that these are vegan though, so that's good. I think they're all eau de toilettes. This next one, so Creative Visionary, that's vegan as well. I think they're all vegan. So this one has coconut water, guava in the top, white flowers, tiare and violet in the mid, musk, patchouli and vanilla in the base. So Creative Visionary. This one, if I remember correctly, this is one that I really liked the smell of at first, but then it gave me such a hella headache. I genuinely think that these might have a lot of ambroxan in. That might be why they're a bit headache inducing for me. This one has a kind of almost like a pina colada-y smell to it. Although, is this one that, did I just read pina colada? No, weirdly enough, there's one that actually has pina colada as a note, but it's not this one. Yeah, it was the one before. So Creative Visionary kind of smells like a pina colada to me when you first spray it. It's got a really, really pretty guava note in it, and it's got a really nice coconut water note. So it starts off being kind of chill, quite nice, like nothing crazy. It's watery, it's fresh. It gets a bit... This one just got a little bit overwhelming on me, not because it was super strong. There was just something in it that like I said, maybe ambroxan, that gave me a bit of a headache. Definitely got stronger as it dried down. I don't get huge amounts of patchouli here. It's mainly tiare flower, so it has that kind of slightly beachy smell, but I don't think this smells like a lotion. So this is compared to L'Impératrice. I don't necessarily think it smells like L'Impératrice, but I also think it has the same screechy, headachy vibe as that one, but it's not, doesn't smell as shampoo-y. It's compared to H&M Sunray, the old one called Sunray. That one really did smell like a suntan lotion. This doesn't smell like a suntan lotion. It's compared to Believe by Britney Spears, and that is a bit more of the vibe, you know, that I'm getting from here. That one has loads of patchouli, and this one doesn't. But it has a nice guava note, which I think is the same with Believe, if I remember correctly. I haven't smelt that perfume for a long time, but yeah, that one's quite nice. But yeah, like I said, it gave me a bit of a headache. Yeah, I think they're all maybe a little bit headachy. All right, so Hopeful Romantic. This one is one that's not, for some reason, on Fragrantica, so I can't see if it's been compared, but you can see pear, tuberose, patchouli. I'm guessing, and from how this smells, maybe Gucci Bloom, or like a not anywhere near as sweet like Lontedy, something like that. So this is pear and bergamot in the top, tuberose, orange blossom, fruity jasmine in the mid, patchouli, vanilla and amber in the base. And this one, I definitely get, yeah, it's got a hint of My Way, but it's nowhere near as sweet, you know. So it's definitely got a very pretty floral smell. It's got quite a lot of pear in there. It's quite juicy. It's not as sweet as Lontedy, I don't think, and I don't think it's as sweet, anywhere near as sweet as My Way, which is why I'm wondering if it's maybe more of a Gucci Bloom. But my initial feeling is it's maybe like a sheer light version of Lontedy, maybe a little bit closer to the EDT than the original EDP. But yeah, it's quite a pretty, easygoing tuberose and pear perfume. Again, like not a huge amount of patchouli in there. It's just kind of, yeah, that's all right. Now, personal muse is my personal nightmare. Peach, tuberose, tonka bean. Any guesses? Almond and peach in the top, tuberose, jasmine and orris in the mid, and then sandalwood, vanilla and tonka bean and cacao in the base. What do you reckon? If you say Good Girl, ding, 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 ding. This smells like Good Girl, which is one of my, well, I think actually at this point, it's my most hated perfume. Ugh. And the reason being that Carolina Herrera Good Girl has basically every aroma chemical in it that makes me feel a bit sick. It's got the sort of intense, screechy, like it's normally in musks and stuff, a very screechy, almost, maybe it's a white musk, that headache-inducing ambroxany kind of feel. And also that horrible, like burnt rubbery tar smell that I get from many modern perfumes. So it does smell like Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Not, again, maybe not as sweet, not quite as, well, nowhere near as strong. But yeah, this is, I really, and no offence to people who wear it, but I will run away from people wearing this because it just smells like, it smells toxic to me. And they've done a good job of recreating it because this smells toxic to me as well. So yeah, Carolina Herrera Good Girl, that's what Personal Muse smells like, and I am not into it. So yeah. Modern Minimalist. This is one that I think is much nicer. So this is cotton flower, rose and white musk is what they say on the front. And then here we've got cotton flower, eucalyptus and citrus, jasmine, rose, lily of the valley. Base is white musk, sandalwood, amber and cashmere wood. So this one is compared to H&M T-shirt, the one that they used to do, and it definitely has a little bit of that, but there's not as much lemon in this one. There was quite a lot of lemon juice in that, that's why I struggled with it. This has a clean laundry smell with a kind of freshness. This smells like it also has like a headache-inducing white musk in it, and on paper it's really like screechy and ambroxany to me, but it's a little bit better on skin. But it's not my favourite of this kind of range, but not this range, but the kind of perfumes you get that are kind of t-shirty. But it's probably one of my favourite out of this particular H&M range. So it's also compared, so it's Blanche from Byredo. This isn't as tangy as that one, but same kind of thing. What else have they got on here? Bulgari, Omnia Crystalline, the newer version of that. I'm not sure if that's been reformulated or not. Flora Botanica. I'm not sure this one smells particularly rosy, and it doesn't have that green, earthy, cannabisy scent in it either. It's compared to the Swiss Army Knife Company. Are they Victorinox or something like that? First Snow it's compared to, but I want to smell that one, but I haven't smelled that yet. Yeah, it's a little bit owl-like, piercing, needle in the eye kind of smell from here. It smells better on skin, and on skin it just smells clean, fresh, slightly light, and obviously white musk. The sandalwood I think is stronger than the cashmere wood here. The lily of the valley and the jasmine are far stronger than the rose, I think. But yeah, so I think Modern Minimalist is one that I would actually recommend. I think this one's okay. So now we have the full bottles. I got, this is just from like sniffing them in the shop. I decided which ones I would get. It's taken me a long time to review these because I couldn't get Chic Socialite. They'd sold out. So I was waiting until I could get the full set. So this one, they've got really cute bottles. These are 30ml. The pen sprays are 10ml. So cute little bottle. This is Social Butterfly. Oh, now this is a perfume that I'm not loving this. I'm so sad that my video, my microphone didn't work, because it was actually a really smart video. I did it properly. Never mind, you know, these things happen. So the notes on here are top notes of honeysuckle, mandarin, apple blossom and lemon. Mid notes vanilla, ylang ylang. Base notes caramel, cashmere, wood and musk. So sometimes apple blossom smells a little bit like a candle to me. So it's not necessarily always my favourite, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't necessarily bother me. The only thing in here that I thought might bother me was cashmere wood, because all the other notes sounded good. But this, I hate the cashmere wood in here. I think it smells highly synthetic and quite unpleasant. And again, there's something in there that is a bit head splitting to me. So I don't know if maybe all of these have ambroxan. I'm not sure. None of them say it, but I'm getting a vibe. The vanilla, caramel, ylang, honeysuckle, all of the other notes in this are nice, but the Cashmerean is ruining this for me. I think it smells, again, very synthetic. Now, this has been compared to Prada Candy, and it does have a little bit of that vibe, but it's ruined again by that really synthetic scent that you're getting. Prada Candy's much prettier. I have something that smells a bit like Prada Candy that is the Corez Black Sugar. That's a more affordable version of Prada Candy, and that smells much nicer than this. And I know that these are only like $8.99 or something, and the pen sprays are only $4.99. But yeah, I wouldn't advise on this one. I think that kind of cheap fake wood smell is really ruining what could have been quite a pretty perfume. It's also compared to American Cream from Lush. No, I kind of see what they're saying, but again, that wood is completely changing how this smells, and American Cream does not smell like wood. Oh, the Billie Eilish original perfume, maybe a tiny bit, but not massively, not so much. It's closer to Prada Candy than any of the other ones that I've seen here. So yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like Social Butterfly. I don't think that's worth getting myself. I really don't like it. I'm sure there's lots of people who will disagree, because when I first sprayed it, I thought it was quite pretty, which is why I bought the 30ml bottle. But yeah, when it dried down, that just became quite unpleasant. So then we've got Adventure Seeker. So this is the green one. This has quite interesting notes. So green bottle, super cute. So Adventure Seeker is, let's see, what are the notes? Top notes of black pepper, bergamot, mid notes of orris, tobacco and jasmine, base notes leather, musk, sandalwood, amber, cedarwood, Prada and milky accord. You definitely get a milky accord here. You definitely get a bit of black pepper. You definitely get the tobacco. You get the leather, very softly for all of those. A soft sandalwood. The praline definitely makes this sweet. I'm not getting a huge amount of jasmine or bergamot. Again, does this have ambroxan? Something in it, it's like getting like really in the behind my eye kind of screechiness, but it's also soft. It's a bit very lightly creamy. This one is one of the other ones I actually think is worth buying. It's very light, it's gentle, but it's pretty and it's interesting enough that I think it's worth getting. Comparison wise, this is compared to a La Rive, which I think might be a Good Girl comparison, and this doesn't, I don't think this smells like Good Girl, because I would hate it if it did. Guess Seductive Noir, no, I'm not getting that from it. Or Mon Guerlain, I'm not getting that vibe. But the one that I think it's possible it might smell like is Zadig and Voltaire, and I think it's called This Is Her. The one in the white bottle that everyone loves that's got chestnut in it. I haven't got that perfume. If I remember correct, I feel like I've smelt it and it has that very synthetic tar-like smelling wood. So I don't get that in this one. This is pretty. It's very light. It's cute. So yeah, this is one that I'd say might be worth getting. I think that one's quite good. So let's put that one away. Maybe I should pull them over to one side. Modern Minimalist, that was the other one. And Chic Socialite. This is the one that had sold out. I had to order this online and get it sent to H&M. And I know why this sold out, but it's not because it's interesting. So, Chic Socialite. This one is a kind of plum coloured liquid. So, Chic Socialite has notes of bergamot in the top, orange blossom, jasmine and honeysuckle in the mid, marshmallow, vanilla, cotton candy and musk in the base. So yeah, this one smells like Love Don't Be Shy, except it's lighter, it's not quite as sweet. And in the opening, it has a much, much more bitter and green smelling orange blossom that actually smells like a green neroli to me. It's got a real kind of pithy, as in like the fruit pith, you know. If you're going to get bergamot, like the peel, the oil, the white pith on the inside, and then that kind of green neroli smell. That's what I get from this quite a lot at first, and then it dries down. The more it dries down, it gets sweeter and it gets more like Love Don't Be Shy. So this, I mean, it's possible that this is technically a dupe for one of the other ones. Like I think, is there a Memo Paris one that smells like it? I think there's a Parfums de Marly perfume that's a little bit like it. So it could be any of those. It's basically marshmallow and orange blossom, you know, it's that classic. Yeah, nothing special. It's obviously far lighter than that. The thing is, with some of these perfumes, these are dupes that you can probably get better dupes of from elsewhere. You know, they're things that everywhere dupes. So I imagine that Zara has dupes of all these perfumes, and the Zara perfumes I've tried are generally quite strong. These are much lighter. They're just, do you know what these would? They'd be really good for a young lady or a girl who's just getting into perfumes. They'd make really cute little kind of wedding favours or something like that. And I actually did, I had little goodie bags for my friends who came to my wedding. I only had a few people come to my actual wedding, so I did little kind of cute bags, and I did put the H&M perfumes in there, just like the t-shirt, the Sunray, all those, just as cute little presents. And these would be perfect for that as well. They're really, really cute. They're really sweet. They're really affordable. They're not even affordable. They're just cheap. They don't all smell cheap. They smell light, most of them. Only a couple of these smell cheap to me, and they're the ones that smell synthetic. This one smells pretty. It dries down to be nice, but yeah. Overall, yeah, I'm just a bit sad that they've stopped doing the other ones. I feel like their old perfumes were more interesting than these. They were just a bit more fun, a bit more original. These are dupes, but like I said, like everywhere does dupes now. It's just not too fun anymore, you know. But anyway, yeah, I sound more annoyed than I am, but that's mainly because I've had to do this twice. And I feel like my last video was probably much better than this. I took my time, and it definitely would have looked better, but you couldn't hear anything I was saying, so I had to do it again. Yeah, so H&M, I'm just going to put these as a bundle on eBay because I am just not going to wear any of these. I don't think I'm going to pull for any of them, but if I were going to wear them, it would be Adventure Seeker and Modern Minimalist would be the ones that I would go for. I would never wear Personal Muse. I hate that. And it's a shame because actually Creative Visionary, this one gave me a headache when I tried to wear it even just a little bit. But the actual scent profile, the actual perfume, I think is quite pretty. This is the beachy one. It's cute. I feel like maybe Social Butterfly was supposed to have a little bit of that alien goddessy type smell. And I don't like Alien Goddess at all. Like I don't like those kind of perfumes. But it gave me that sort of vibe. Whereas Creative Visionary was a little bit fresher, more of a classic kind of Monoi smell, you know, that beachy smell. So yeah, headache, sadly. And this one is cute, but like you can get really nice, clean, cottony smelling things from elsewhere. But I think that one's pretty. And Adventure Seeker, I think, is the most interesting one out of the bunch. So there you go. That is my slightly moany review of the new H&M perfumes. They're okay. They're nothing special.